I'm not a relaxed person by my nature. I'm pretty usually stressed, but it's like when it comes to music, it's like it's about quality, right? And for me, it's like I can write a million songs or whatever, but I all want them to, I want them all to all be good. You know, I don't want to be like, oh, here's a set of 7 songs and 3 I like and 4 I just wrote. You know, so I don't want to rush it. You know, because it's like why? What? Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm in Calgary right now. If I was a big Nashville star with a label or something, maybe. But who cares? Yeah, I care about my art. Yeah, and it's what I can control. So, and I don't really have control of anything else. It seems in this planet, in this world. Like, so if I can control what I'm putting out and at the pace I want to do it, at least I have something to hold on to.
Well, I feel like that's refreshing in a world where it's single after single and, just make content after content and just push it out, You kind of seem to go the other way on that. And it's just nice to hear that, right?
Oh,
Focus on quality over quantity.
yeah, and I think the word content has become like so bastardized because it's like, let's just throw out content. It's like, oh, I'm sitting on nothing. I need to put out a record. So somebody's like, oh, I'll do a record of hockey songs. And it's like, cool. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's great. And I got nothing against anybody who's living that life. But it's like, was Van Gogh doing a content thing? Like, was he putting out content, or was he making art for himself? And that's kind of where I'm stuck, where I'm like, I'm going to do it for me and nobody else. And if people enjoy it and want it, maybe they'll accept it when I do put it out. And if they don't, well, fuck them, right? Yeah. Feels great to be good in a mediocre town. It would take a tidal wave to knock my ego down. Up at the local haunt, they all know my name. Ask the folks at the end of the bar, they'll say my next stop's fame. Ain't it a shame I never caught my break? But when you live in dirt, a pile of weeds looks like a rose bouquet. Weeknights and happy hours, the stage is all mine. I pick my songs, get half pissed, and act like I'm John Prine. The pay ain't always hard, but that's a-okay by me. Beats the hell out of working retail, and the drinks are free. Can't you see? I'm where I'm supposed to be, stuck between standing still and living the dream. Sure, I hit the road, but when I did, no one showed. The grass looked green on that side, but I prefer it mowed. That's why I'm sitting here singing you this tune, and I'll be back next week unless my break comes soon. What do? You gotta face the truth. I
may never be a star, but around here I'm the moon.
Thank you. That's my song about a guy I met in Heisler who said he was the biggest thing in town. It blew my mind. Great perspective. Song called Refuse to Dance.
I've been hearing lately you've been doing funny things, like when you go out drinking, you take off your wedding ring. I ain't quite the man I promised you I'd be, but you know that I love you. Don't do this to me. I come home from work and you're yelling through the door, red-faced as a cartoon, you can't do this anymore. I know that I've been trying, I can't say the same for you. Oh, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You loved me just this morning to send me on my way. I come back in the evening and this is what you say. You've got an awful feeling since you took my ring. You're a songbird in a cage, you've forgotten how to sing. Whoever said love's easy didn't have a clue, or is it just the fact I gave my heart to you? You're begging me for castles, but we're living on the sand. It takes two to tango, but you refuse to dance.
Keep going. All right, this my new record's called Even the Happy Ones Are Sad, and this is a happy sounding song with a very sad story. Well, they found her on the corner, her name was Francine. 26 years old, a mother to be. She had a tattoo on her shoulder, read Forever Dean. 50 in her pocket and a broken rosary. Ain't nothing like a murder to stir up a town. All the doors they get locked
The shades, they come down. Then the sheriff says the perpetrator's been found, and it all gets forgotten about. 'Cause it's 1750 to go to the zoo, 25 if you include the ice cream too. And you could stay home and watch the news, but you'd probably just get the blues. Well, Francine was a good girl, she never did no wrong. She was a saint until the day she was gone. Went out one night and didn't come back at dawn. Her mama knew something was wrong. She'd been fighting with her estranged ex-husband Dean. He'd been shooting up instead of paying alimony. A real ripe fruit from a violent tree. Dean was known to get rough with Francine, but the trail's too far to go for a hike, and it wouldn't feel right drinking on a Monday night. So the man on the screen says, coming up live, we'll take you to the scene of the crime. Well, the cops caught Dean just north of Duluth. They asked him the question, they wanted the truth. Dean denied, but it weren't no use. Forensics had all the proof. So they threw up a jury and a verdict was found for laying his pregnant ex-wife in the ground. Dean Chinaski was to be put down on a date they did not announce. And it's a big cruel rock we ride round the sun. Trouble, it happens for everyone. You can scream it ain't fair at the top of your lungs. Some things can't be undone. That's that.
Sweet.